Today is Wednesday, August 31st, and this is the Dragon Charts Daily Stock Analysis video. We'll begin by taking a look at our current positions and the stocks that were on our watch list. This is the sheet that all of our trial and our paid members to Dragon Charts receive every day as an email attachment. It summarizes the current positions that we're in, open positions, and then the watch list is stocks that we're looking for potential buy entry or sell short entry, depending on the trend. Going into yesterday's session, August 30th, we had these two positions, CKI Holdings and Power Assets, but one new stock triggered for buy entry yesterday, and that's Hutchtel Telecom, ticker 0215. You can see the entry date was August 30th. Yesterday this was on our watch list down here, so it gets moved now up to our open positions because it crossed above our trigger price for buy entry. And we bought Hutchtel Telecom at 301. We'll take a look at the chart in a minute. Our stop price is 272 and it closed at 312, giving us an unrealized gain already of 3.65% on the first day of buy entry. Our other two positions didn't do much. They pulled back a little bit, about 1%. CKI Holdings still 1% above our buy entry, and Power Assets about even since our buy entry. So no changes to the stop prices of any of these positions, but we'll continue to monitor them closely and adjust the stop prices higher to lock in gains or reduce our risk as necessary. Two stocks remain on our watch list, IMM and TechPro, ticker 1683 and 3823. Neither of these exceeded our trigger price, so they remain on our watch list going into today's session. Now let's take a look at some charts using the Dragon Scan stock screener. Okay, what you're looking at here is the Dragon Scan stock screener for the Asian stock markets. We have two types of scans we can do, Dragon scans or self-serve. One of the fast ways of actually looking at strong stocks in the market that have just broken out or are poised to break out is by simply doing our relative strength breakout scan, which is our formula that's already preset. And let's go ahead and see what that returns if we look at the Hong Kong market today. We'll select China for the country, and then we select the exchange, Hong Kong. And if we want to limit our results to within an index, we can, but we'll leave that on all so that we can get more results. We'll keep the scan type on relative strength breakout. Now these are optional price and volume filters. If we want to make sure the stock is above a certain price or above a certain average daily minimum volume, we can. Let's leave the price unchecked, but let's leave the volume filter in there to make sure that the stock trades at least a minimum average daily volume of 1 million shares up to no maximum. This will make sure that we don't get illiquid stocks. And then we simply hit the Scan Now button. And you can see that within a matter of just a few seconds, the software returns a list of all the stocks that meet our criteria for a relative strength breakout. Notice it says there's 27 results found right here. So what we've done is we've looked at more than 1,000 stocks, and in just a matter of a few seconds, we've identified stocks that are breaking out of a basic consolidation when showing relative strength. In our stock trading course, which goes along with our subscription to Dragon Charts, we have the relative strength breakout, the pullback, and the trend reversal as the three main types of trades we take. The relative strength breakout is the scan we're doing now. So if we look at these stocks, we got 27 stocks. Actually, all the stocks that we're in right now and the stocks on our watch list are on this relative strength breakout list, so we're targeting the strongest stocks already. We can sort them by name if we like, or we can sort by relative strength. The strongest stocks would be the ones with a 99% ranking all the way on down. This relative strength ranking again compares how strong the stock is relative to other stocks in the market. So let's just sort by ticker number to make it easy. Let's take a look at our new entry from yesterday, which is Hutchtel, right here. By default, we're looking at a 9-month chart, but let's make it a little smaller time frame so we can see the setup. We've been talking about this stock as a potential buy entry since last week when it broke out above this prior high right here. The stock broke out above the prior high from August 4th and then started to form this base of consolidation that you see right here. And the 20-day moving average was rising up, providing support. And then we had a pullback at the end of last week where the stock came into support. But notice how the 20-day exponential moving average perfectly held the stock price and then the stock formed two small low volatility days near support of the 20-day EMA. So going into the August 30th session, we said that we would buy Hutchtel if it moved above the high of these 2 days right here, which would be August 26th and 29th. And then the stock actually did exactly that. It gapped up and opened above that level and rallied. And now you notice the stock is actually closed at a new 52-week closing high. Notice that the stock closed above the prior high from earlier in August. And it's not above the intraday highs from earlier in August, but it set a new closing high today. We also saw an increase in volume. Notice how the volume picked up today. The highest volume we've had since in more than a week, which is a good sign. That indicates that banks and mutual funds and institutions are supporting the price of the stock. And in fact, the volume was just above average today. So this is another stock that's now trading at a 52-week high. Here's a 1-year chart. Again, as the Hang Seng market struggles to recover off its lows, the Dragon Scan software enabled us to find another stock that's at a 52-week high. And stocks at 52-week highs typically continue much higher because there's no overhead resistance or price supply to contend with. These are the stocks that usually are the first stocks to rally higher when the broad market bounces. So we've now positioned ourselves in a stock that's at a new high as the market's near the lows. So with a little help from the broad market, this stock should move higher. And we've got our protective stop price just below the swing low right here, below the 20-day EMA, and the prior low is the proper place for the stop price. And again, details can be found in the trade tracker watch list that we gave you. If we type in ticker number 1038, we can jump to CKI Holdings. CKI Holdings triggered our buy entry on August 24th, back here when the stock rallied above this horizontal price resistance. So we've been in since this day right here, which is August 24th. The stock since then has been trending higher. Notice the nice steady uptrend. Again, the pink line, the 20-day exponential moving average, providing nice steady price support for the stock. It did pull back a little bit, but it's still holding above its breakout level, as you can see here. So that's okay. It's not uncommon for stocks to pull back along the way. They don't go straight up. They tend to move in channels. They form higher highs and higher lows, and as long as this stock continues to form higher highs and higher lows, it's no problem. So this is another stock we're holding that's trading at its 52-week high. By closing the chart, we return back to our scan results for our relative strength breakout. There was 27 stocks that were found. If you'd like to download the list of stocks that meet the criteria, you just hit the download CSV button, and that'll download the stocks, and you can then import them into your trading platform. So you can set price alerts to monitor them for potential buy entry. Now what we do is every day we take a look at the strongest stocks, doing various scans with our software, relative strength breakout, pullback, trend reversal, and then each morning when we do our stock pick videos, we report back to you only on the best potential setups. So you can do the work yourself as well and follow along. But we highlight, rather than going through all these stocks with you on the video, we show you only the ones that we like the best for potential buy entry. We don't guess which stocks we like to buy. We have a proven methodology that we follow with strict rules for what types of stocks we buy, and this is all taught in our stock trading success course, which again is available for subscribers of the Dragon Charts platform. So we report back to you on a strategy that we've been using now for about 10 years in the US with a proven track record of profitability. After looking through the results of several different scans that we've done today, there are no more stocks to add to our watch list going into today's August 31st session. However, we're already positioned in several of the strongest stocks in the market. There's only a couple stocks that are 52-week highs, and we're currently in 2 of them, so we're already in some of the strongest stocks. We will continue monitoring for new buy entries for breakouts of consolidation, as well as trend reversals, which we may start seeing if the Hang Seng stabilizes and starts moving back up. We may start seeing some stocks that are forming new trends that we could potentially buy as well. Have fun using Dragon Scan and enjoy the rest of your free trial subscription.